Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of my Pokemon, I was about to say Crystal MS Nuzlocke. Well, that is not going on any longer, but if you guys would like to go ahead and check that out, I will leave a link in the description below. However, welcome to our 10th episode of our Wi-Fi series. Today we will be using a very specific team, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We have Agatha, which was meant to be Death, but I changed it. I actually had this team all bred, just not EV, it's not EV or leveled. When we did the Elite Four, so I just went ahead and repurposed Gengar into Agatha rather than Death, but it should have been Death. Packing Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Icy Wind, and Focus Blast, carrying a Black Sludge. We have Famine, our Weavile, which was meant to be Pickpocket, but I could not get a hidden ability, so rather it is a Pressure with a Life Orb, Night Slash, Poison Jab, Aerial Ace, Dig. We have our Conquest, our Infernape. It was supposed to be Iron Fist, but I procrastinated the crap out of it, and before I knew it, it was time for me to get this episode up. I actually had Iron Fist one lined up, but I never did collect it, so I am sorry to that person. Thank you very much for offering it to me. I will still probably collect it, but for right now, I had to go with the one with Blaze. Anyway, it's Adamant with a Shadow Claw, Acrobatics, Thunder Punch, and Close Combat, carrying the White Herb. Essentially, the thought behind that is close combating and then having a White Herb to get us into an Acrobatics. So that is kind of the plan there. Of course, we could be screwed with an Intimidate, but it doesn't matter if we get Intimidated or whatever, it still works out just fine for Acrobatics. That being said, we have War, our Rhyperior, packing a Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Rock Polish, and Earthquake. As I was saying, we have War, our Rhyperior, having Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Rock Polish, and Earthquake, carrying a Focus Sash and Jolly Nature, Focus Sash, Lightning Rod. Essentially the same as what we had as the Earth Badge, but fully evolved. And to round off the team, we have the 5th Horseman, as it were, Holy Water, our Floatzel, with a Careful Nature, Swift Swim, Assault Vest, Payback, Dig, Ice Punch, Aqua Tail. I was very lucky with this one and this one to get 6 IVs. I don't usually get that, but I wasn't looking to get towards in the mouth. That being said, we'll go ahead and get into it, but one last thing worth kind of mentioning, not really a Wi-Fi battle essential thing, but may as well. So I beat on my X version, but then I bring it over here to level him in the Elite Four, and after many runs through the Elite Four, I actually have finally maxed out my money, so yay me. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Find a, I should probably have already been online, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Yes, get online, that would be fantastic. Can we have some, go ahead though, and if you have a prediction on how many wins, losses we're going to get today, go ahead and put those in the comments now before we start battling. Obviously, it's kind of an honest system, I don't know when you guys are going to enter it in, but, if you guys have an assumption, or if you guys have a guess, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. Let's see who gets closest. We could win 1, 2, 3, or we could lose 2, we could lose 1, we could lose none. So on and so forth. We're going to have 3 battles, so just pick number between 1 and 3, how many we're going to win, and naturally how many we're going to lose. Now, with my, what would that even be? I don't even know what it would be. Mumbling, I suppose. Just absolutely incoherent crap. We're going to go ahead and get into the battles. And apparently not, because we cannot connect to Global Link due to the ongoing maintenance. So never mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and we are going to have to do a random free battle, because Global Link is down. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can get here. That means there will be Ubers potentially, but what can you do? We have Music 1 again. Sadly, I will have to make a note to change it later on. As in next battle, I'm just going to have to have a mental note on doing that. So we have someone in from Belgium. I'm really not fond of having to do it this way, but what can you do? And sure enough, this is exactly why. We have 3 Ubers here. We have a, crap, what's that? A Dino, then we have a Groudon, a Latios, a Rayquaza, a Deoxys, and a Nuzleaf for some reason. So let's just hope we can go ahead and whack them here before anything happens. We're probably going to have Primal Form Groudon there, which means it's going to be very weak to ground attack, so we want to go ahead and bring in our Rhyperior. We have a dragon right there, which will probably not want to mess with us too much. We actually have 2 dragons and a Psychic. Means I want to probably bring along Gengar, even though it's weak to the Psychic typing. And lastly, I think we'll probably be alright in bringing our Holy Water. Holy Water is a pretty solid choice, I'm not going to lie. But it's kind of hard right here deciding what to use, because we can use anything at this point. Any of our Pokemon would fit relatively well. Let's go with Holy Water because we are a bit worried about those Ubers, which are going to just do nothing but annoy us. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's hope he brings in his primal form Groudon as a lead. He does bring Groudon, no reason to think it's not going to be primal. Let's go ahead and check that out though. Yep, saw that coming. Very obvious. We have enough defense for days, really, to take this thing on. Especially if it goes physical. Desolate Lands, I could give a crap. Let's go and get Rock Polish up because we want to see what he's going to do. He's probably going to switch if he has any type of sense at all, but it is a guy running Uber, so perhaps not all that much sense. And it's not in double, so I don't think the guy's VGC mindset I don't think he has a VGC mindset. We'll see though. See if War can, bring the carnage. You're actually going to go for an attack. Alright, more power to you. That hit one hell of a lot more than I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. I should have went immediately for the Earthquake. Hopefully we're faster with the Rock Polish, but let's not hold our breath on that one. Okay, luckily we are faster and this should hopefully do it. Nope. We should have immediately went for the Earthquake. But I got overconfident. I thought whatever he had wasn't going to hit us hard enough, and it did hit us extremely hard. Alright, we're down by 1. That was probably our best option against the Groudon, but we still have a chance here. We're not going to use Holy Water, as much as I'd love to, but because Desolate Lands is a trick or it's a pain to have to deal with. We're just going to go for straight up Stab Shadow Ball and bank on that, and we're definitely faster. I mean, if a +2 Rhyperior is faster, Gengar most definitely is. Now the question is, does he want to switch or not? He doesn't have anything that can affect our status other than perhaps the Nuzleaf, and we can check the Nuzleaf pretty easy. And honestly, this guy probably isn't packing a Nuzleaf. Now, if he's bringing his Latios for some reason or another, it's not going to like a Shadow Ball. If he brings in his Rayquaza, if he brings in the Deoxys, it's not going to like the Shadow Ball. If he brings in his, Rayquaza, then it will be neutral, but we can Icy Wind it immediately afterwards. So let's see what this guy really wants to do. It's actually going to stay in. This should take out Primal without an issue. And there we go. I would have liked to have seen the HP go down a little faster, but fainted is fainted. I am a little bit salty that I was overly confident. You know what? No, never mind, because had we went with the Earthquake first before the Rock Polish, it would have been too slow second turn, we still would have been fainted. So no matter what way we did it, we still would have only gotten one Earthquake off. So honestly, War did about as well as it could have done against that Groudon. But this person is really just taking their sweet time, aren't they? We should be faster than anything but a speed form Deoxys. Let's see what form it is. It is a default Deoxys, probably, unless the guy is a real big hacker, it's probably not going to have any type of EVs or IVs in the speed, so Shadow Ball should do it, otherwise we will be dead, because it can Psychic us out. And there goes the Deoxys. Dino is probably the best option they have here for us. And that's only because it's a fairy type, we really don't have anything to check it. But they probably think we do have a poison type attack, which, if you guys remember, our Elite Four, we don't have. We just don't have poison attacks. Alright, so Airlock, I really don't care. I'm not using weather effects in this team. We're going to go with We can go Icy Wind to slow it down, but you know, I'd rather... It's probably going to go Delta. So I'd still rather go for a Dazzling Gleam, though, nevertheless. That does good half damage. This one's going to go Dragon Pulse. We should take the Dragon Pulse. I mean, we're not that fat, but we have a little bit of fat built in. Yeah, we take it. Black Sludge should bring us up over almost to 50. I was going to say almost, over 50, but nope, just almost. And that will finish it off with Dazzling Gleam. So Gengar does end up getting the sweep, albeit not that much of a sweep. Yeah, go ahead and go Delta. Why on earth not? It's like a Delta species, I swear. You still fainted, so I could give a crap. And there goes your Quasar. So Gengar in its way had a clean sweep there. Probably wouldn't have gotten it against the Groudon, to be honest. I don't think it could have done the entire sweep, but it did take out the Pokemon by itself, so we'll call that a sweep. So we have one win today. Sadly, like I said, we do have to do these 3 battles where Ubers are allowed, but, you know, whatever. We'll just deal with it. So now, time for our next battle. See if we can get the first ever, I believe it would be the first ever 3 wins, 0 losses. Let's see if we can get that. Continue battling? Absolutely. Oh crap. Can I change? Yeah, there we go. Music 4, why not? Alright, that's something from Fukushima. I don't think that's Fukushima. Could be, but I don't think so. Okay, only one Uber on this team. I know Uber's smoking, and Game Freak doesn't acknowledge smoking, but whatever. I should have said that earlier, but still. Anyway, they have a Porygon 2, a Klefki, a Manichick, the Aegislash, the Uber, the Cresselia, and the Azumarill. Ultimately, a very common above-board team by ranked playlists as well. So we're going to take it just like we would any of them. We're going to go ahead and bring in Conquest to start out with. That's our Infernape. We'll go ahead and bring... Let's go ahead and bring... Weavile. And let's bring our... It's a bit tough, the last choice. You know, to take out the Aegislash, I almost want to... Yeah, we'll bring Gengar. I was about to bring War our Rhyperior, but I figured why bother? So that music caught me by surprise for a second. I thought the game was glitching out a little bit due to the intro, but that's just me. What can I say? I'm not used to hearing any of the game music, let alone game music 4. It's usually game music 1. I'm very predictable lead with that Klefki. It's alright though, because we can actually go in after it pretty hard. I think we will go with the close combat to lead. For the simple fact, because we want to pop that white herb to get acrobatics up and running. I know it's going to be neutral, and it's going to be even less now. So it would have been neutral hit in the first place, but the person starts to pop up their reflect, which will make even less damage. Still did a pretty solid amount. It would have been pretty much yellow health, very solid yellow health, had I hit harder, or had the reflect not been up rather. Now the light screen, so they're going to dual screen. I'm going to guess things pack in Light Clay in that case. Yeah, that did pathetic amounts. You know what? We've done our, we've gotten our item off. The close combat didn't do as much as I would have liked. We're going to go into a close combat again, because I don't expect this thing to have any attacks. And see what happens. We're going to switch it out though regardless. It's going to T-Wave us. It's unfortunate. I kind of saw it coming, but at the same time I thought it was worth the risk. And it is ultimately worth the risk because we do pop off the close combat. And we do take out the Klefki, so it can't cause any more mischief for us. We're about to switch out anyway. We don't have any way to heal the status condition, so our Infernape will be stuck with paralysis the rest of the battle. I guess it kind of depends what they bring in, whether or not we switch, actually. Yeah, Azumarill. I'd love to Thunder Punch. I absolutely would love to, but I'm not going to. If it belly jumps on Aqua Jets, then that's GG for us. So I almost want to stay in case it does belly jump. You know what? We are going to stay in. We're going to Thunder Punch, hope for the best. It actually goes immediately for a player. Fire type will make that attack neutral. It's a huge power, obviously. We get full paralysis. So we're kind of screwed now. We don't have any priority attacks, so even if we did break through paralysis, we're too slow. And then their turn. Alright. So I'm not guessing it's a belly jump Aqua. I don't think it's a belly jump Aqua Jet set. Just due to the way that was. Alright, we'll I want to bring in Weavile, but it's just it's Ice is weak against water and Dark's weak against Fairy. Best thing to do is bring in Gengar and just hope for the best, because Gengar at least is poison type, and it can't be hit by a turn. We're just gonna go for stab and hope for the best. It's actually gonna do. They're actually gonna do withdraw into there. Well, that was a bad decision. I mean, I know you have high defense, but crap, that was a bit more risky than I would have suggested for you. It does actually get. It has a weakness policy. Alright, so that was actually a good prediction. There goes light screen. Means that if it does do a Shadow Sneak, we're going to bait up a creek, so I'm going to predict the Shadow Sneak, and we're going to go into Weavile. Seems about right. Now I could really predict I could go Poison Jab, right? But now that predicts quite a lot because it's a make or break it. It's either going to be immune or it's going to be super effective, and I don't want to make that risk. I'd rather go for a safe Night Slash, a stab attack, and with Life Orb, so we'll do a little bit more than usual. So actually go immediately King Shield, I'm going to guess. Yep, and this is why Age Slash is put in the Uber category. It's kind of like a Wobbuffet, but a little more annoying considering it actually has its own attack potential. Alright, Life Orb can kind of make up for that for us. And with Reflect being gone, a crit would have ended it. We would have had momentum here, but sadly we do not get a crit. In fact, a +1, our standard attack would have been fantastic. That's going to be stab. It's super effective. It's not good for us. Alright, there we go. Now we have Gengar, which can be Shadow Sneaked. And I'm not really a fan of that. It's possible we lose this, but if we can take out the Age Slash, right, then we will have a relatively good chance of taking out Azumarill. We just need to hope to hang in for this. And we will not, so we do lose our second game. Age Slash definitely being played to its pretty close to its max potential. Person played it very well considering what we had. Alright, so let's go for the third battle, see if we can't end this positive. So far we hardly ever end positive. It's usually 1 win, 2 losses. Let's hope we do not have that happen again though. Let's hope we can finish off with a positive 1 loss for today. Let's go for music 8. No, let's go for music 13 this time. Oh, dang it. I passed it, of course, and I passed it again! Yay me. Alright, 1 second. Okay, here we go. Oh my... I don't have all the music, so it doesn't logically follow. There we go. It goes right from 10 to 13, so that's what kept screwing me up. I was waiting for 11, 12 and I was going to stop, but nope. Went from 10 to 13. Oh well, I need to find the music apparently. Anyway, we have some from Brazil. Solo Paulo? Brazil, either way. Alright, so we have a Swampert Blaziken. We have all the Hoenn We have a Swampert Blaziken Sceptile. We have a Kyogre, a Medicham, and a Altaria. I don't know why. I don't know why I brain farted on that one, but still. Question here is what are they going to lead in with? I'm going to guess they lead in with Kyogre to get the water up, so you have a Swift Swim Mega Swampert. That's the way I kind of see it. But it's hard because you have all of them have megas if you count primal forms. So there's no real way to predict this. Best thing for me to do though is to bring in a Pokemon like Infernape, because we'll keep them in there for long enough for me to hit him. And Infernape does have a Thunder Punch that can do a relatively good amount of damage. A better option may have been to go in Hyperior lead. Hyperior lead, and then we would be alright. Actually, we're going to bring Holy Water this time because Swift Swim, because I am not sure. I am not sure that's what they're going to be doing. Let's go ahead and bring again. Let's bring Gengar again, so we do have Icy Wind, and that 4 times effective on Altaria is fantastic. And it's also 4 times effective on Mega Sceptile if it does Mega. And then we'll also bring a Swift Swimmer, being Holy Water. And there's the very predictable Kyogre going to go Primal and give us a humongous Jizzle. I don't remember what it's actually called, but we're going to call it Jizzle for the sake of argument. It's Jizzle on crack, essentially. Primal C, alright. So I do not expect much out of this other than to get Thunder Punch and hopefully a Paralysis out of it. We do not get the Paralysis. That will easily take us out. It was very much a single, a gambit type thing. There was no recourse. I was just hoping for a crit or a Paralysis. So we kind of chucked Infernape into a very bad situation. But now we are fast enough to bring Floatzel in and try to get some momentum, considering we will definitely be fast. As long as but the rain goes away immediately after Kyogre goes down, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of bad. Yeah, that wasn't going to do too much. I don't know what I was doing. We do have some reasonable bulk. We hopefully take this. Yeah, we take it easy. Alright, let's go with let's play beat you at your own game. Let's go Aqua Tail. Nice with Jaw. Into the Sceptile, alright. So that naturally is not going to do much of anything. It actually does a ridiculously large amount. It was a crit even though it wasn't effective. Alright, so I'm guessing a Grass Attack, so I'd love to go Ice Punch, but with a Grass Attack pending, I don't want to be messing with it. We'll just go with Icy Wind out of Gengar, aka Death, aka Agatha, if we do happen to, if they do happen to go Mega. Let's see if we're really banking on it being a Grass Attack. So let's see if that's actually what they decide to do. Yep, Leaf Storm. Actually, nerf itself by doing that. I'm all for it, naturally. That puts us over half HP, so we'll be alright now. Let's go ahead and go for this Icy Wind, though. Hopefully take it out if they do not switch. If they do not switch, and this will be 4 times effective at under half HP, we should be alright. Bye-bye. I know, Icy Wind Gengar catches quite a few people off guard, to be honest. But it is very useful against dragons. I mean, it's a weak move, but it's useful against a lot of dragons that happen to be 4 times weak to it, as well as making things definitely slower than they would otherwise be. Now, this is an interesting decision, considering the only thing they have to hit us with would be a Fire Attack. It probably has Speed Boost, let's be honest. So, we don't want to use a Fairy type attack for the simple fact that it's a Fairy attack will be neutral. So, we probably want... we can play the game Icy Wind. We can try Icy Wind and keep it in check at its standard speed, but that's a losing proposition because it's not going to go fast. It will take us out with Fire Attacks before we can get anywhere near where we want it to be speed-wise. So it's going to go for a Stab, Shadow Ball, and hope for the best. Actually going for non-stab Brave Bird, which is a good idea to attack a Gengar on the physical side. I think it'll probably take us out. And now it does get a speed boost, so we're in a bit of trouble. But it looks like it's Life Orb. No, it's Recoil. Never mind. Alright. I wish I had kept Aqua Jet, but I chose to go Aqua Tail over Aqua Jet, simply for the power. It looks like it's actually a Blaze Blaziken rather than a Speed Boost, so that works relatively well for us. Let's go ahead and go for a Depends whether I think they're going to bring in Kyogre or not. Tell you what though, we're just going to go ahead and we'll go for Aqua Tail. 90% chance to hit. And we're actually faster somehow, so there goes that Blaziken. Leaving us into a Floatzel versus a Kyogre fight, which is... I never thought I'd say that. It's very interesting. But we do take the advantage of Swift Swim. That is almost down. I'm actually going to... We avoid the attack. I'm actually going to go for a safer move, a weak move, but safer. We're going to go Ice Punch, higher accuracy. We're not going to screw with the Aqua Tails. And there goes a Kyogre with an Ice Punch, done by a Floatzel. Again, something I never thought I'd say in my time playing Pokemon. But that will actually finish us with a positive win-loss ratio for today of 2 wins and 1 loss. If you guys guessed that in the comments below, great for you. Please do like this video if you did like the video and enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe for more Wi-Fi content as well as other things. Sun and Moon is right around the corner. I will be doing tons of Sun and Moon as well as other games. Also, go ahead and like. I think I just liked this video if you did. And comment whatever you guys would like to. If there's anything you would like to comment, and I will most definitely get back to you guys. Assuming it's not some chilly comment, because why bother? Even then, I might even get back to it. Either way, enough of my rambling. I hope you all did enjoy, and thank you all very much for watching. See you all in the next video.